table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off and running from Western New York. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And that's the way to start this game. Give them 8 on that first offensive snap.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. So no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He fields this at the 18. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry of the game, the rookie out of UAB. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offense defensive line in their own way. Just telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down from the 42. Man in motion here. To throw here on 1st down. Finds his fullback. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here. Brock gets 1st and goal. Oh, Matt's got it. Look at the power. And a couple of teammates combined in there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
The Patriots have a great 1st drive and get the game's 1st points. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs from the 37. going to the ground again on first. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design. Tremendous communication. Everybody trusting one another. And it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's a throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
See how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. See him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? That's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Motioning him from the slot right. Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Cut out left. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. They'll throw for him. Throw is caught by the back. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Butker to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. That one's incomplete over the middle. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Now Herbert again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. So we'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Lone back gets the handoff. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's tackled with a first down yardage.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And we might be close to this lead growing again, and that play gives him a 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Throws caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get more points to end a lopsided first half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. Patriots stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. 1st and 10. Here's Sherbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Dose of the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional, because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Herbert now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. He completes it in traffic. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Cuts it to the right sideline. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills start the second half with some needed points.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set of downs from 37. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. He's going to throw this one. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down from the 42. Plowing up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. So we're through 3 here. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Give now to the running back. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give it to him again. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Patriots have their punting unit out. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. There he goes on the right side. 40. He's still going at the 30. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th.
Double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going for the chance at a safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bills 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. It is caught left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
The give here on 2nd. Has some daylight through the 40. Again, he's got room. Into the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Patriots go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Rutger with the extra point. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First play's a design run. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's completed right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Herbert on 1st down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to the air. Herbert. He's going deep. It is caught at the 20. And they are all the way into that red zone. Offense to the line fast. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. We've got a screen to the running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line of the play. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Patriots' 8-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. Jump off, caught by his back. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. Here's Slide to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bills 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Now looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll run it here on third down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He got 3 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 4. Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Patriots feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. It's fielded at the 14. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Setting up to pass. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll run now on second down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. Or you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
And the Bills first down.
Here he is to throw. Hits it through the middle. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So to get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock, now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. He rolls to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. They're going to try and throw it here. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He's going to throw it again. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run here on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back-to-back carries here. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has a man field before he's brought down. So 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Trying for the deep ball. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Caught, nice gain left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills claim a 6-point lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Patriots 28.
Challenge has been laid down, partner. And it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, play action. Oh, big interception here. Back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Went to the old well 1 too many times, Brock, but this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill,